Dementia Joe, in his never-ending quest for truth, not really, once again recruits influencers to go after misinformationers, not really, like, you guessed it, libs of TikTok. I'm Jazz Borgonzo, and this is what's next.
Kill the monster!
Drunk and stupid is no way to go through life, son.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Jazz Borgonzo here, another episode of What's Next, your daily dose. Happy Monday. Well, we begin the long week here with more stupidity, more shenanigans, more assholery. And no, we're not talking about dementia, walking around talking to people who aren't there. You know, I see dead people. Or running around in Puerto Rico making an ass out of himself, because we can just do that all day long. But remember the Ministry of Truth? Yes, those lovely people, the Ministry of Truth, that face planted, to try to go after misinformation, and we're never to be heard from or seen from again. Well, that didn't stop dementia from bringing in TikTok influencers to tell you about high gas prices. Well, he's at it again, except this time he's going after more misinformation from the actual truth tellers at libs of TikTok. But before we get to that, we are going to take a trip on the way back. Way back, just several months ago, to this lovely, lovely person. Remember Ellie Zellier? Yeah, she does makeup tips and, tells you how to dress, and she's a influencer. But she also has a degree in inflation and also gas prices. You didn't know?
Well, expensive, and why is the United States inflation rate at a 4-time decade high? I had the opportunity to ask the White House why gas down the street is $7, and here's what they said. The obvious reason: we are getting out of a 2-year pandemic. When use goes up, price goes up. But the call was predominantly about Ukraine and Russia, so how does that relate? Russia is one of the top 3 producers of oil, and it is actually their #1 revenue source. Now, with Putin starting this horrific fight between Ukraine and Russia, nobody wants to work with him and do international trade. So, with people being scared of war...
Well, you pretty much get the gist, but we'll be back to her in just a bit. This comes out of the blaze. Biden administration recruits, again, TikTok influencers to combat misinformation. The Biden administration announced this week that its plans to utilize social media influencers to combat scams and misinformation about the new federal student loan relief program. The White House repeatedly enlisted TikTok stars to push the administration's preferred messaging, including previous campaigns focused on vaccines and the invasion of Ukraine. Yes, as you just saw that lovely, lovely person there. The White House will engage directly with digital creators and influencers on social media platforms to help spread accurate information about the program and alerts concerning potential scams, the White House read. The announcement comes just days after Biden came under heavy scrutiny for his walking back student loan forgiveness eligibility, a move that NPR, that radio that no one listens to like ever, called a remarkable reversal. An administration official told the news outlet that 800,000 borrowers would no longer be qualified to receive relief. The White House hopes its influencer army will help reach and spread more desirable information. Yes, correct information about the Dementia Administration to younger audiences. After passing the Inflation Reduction Act, or better known as America over and over again, the administration invited 20 social media influencers to the South Lawn, where they were briefed on the legislation. Select online personalities with larger audiences received a special invitation to attend the event. V. Swihar, a TikTok user with 2.7 million followers, told NPR, "I got a magical email from the digital communications team made up at the White House saying they were going to do essentially a creator briefing on the Reduction Act." The influencers attended the intimate event were briefed in the Roosevelt Room by members of the National Economic Council, Climate Policy Office, of course, Dementia, and NEPADS Harris. Ralph Larry, the White House Director of Digital Strategy, told NPR, "In reality if we want to go out and talk to a wide amount of people whose lives are going to be impacted by the America Over Act, and both take credit and also tell people how they can access the benefits, then we need to get onto the digital communities that people exist in. And that means spending time with digital creators that have huge reaches to those audiences. Pew Research reported that 33% of individuals 18 to 29 say they get their news from social media. That's truly sad. We're not expecting them to become dementia administration propagandists. And he said it with a straight face. But we want to make sure that they have the best information that they can get and able to ask questions just like their reporter would, to be able to inform their audience. Now we go back to Miss Zeiler. This comes from the Daily Mail. Misogyny is very much alive. TikTok star criticized for peddling Biden's claim that Putin is responsible for inflation, blames negative reaction to her propaganda clip on the fact that she's a woman. Yes. Ellie Zeiler, 18, blamed for misogyny for negative reaction she received when spreading Joe Biden's claim about the cause of inflation on TikTok. Zeiler was one of 30 TikTokers called on the White House to discuss on how Vladimir Putin's invasion of Ukraine was responsible for soaring gas prices. No, it was based on Biden's stupidity. The social media star says she's been singled out for being a young woman interested in politics on her social media. She claimed thousands of people have body shamed her and her parents for the clip, while Zeiler spends 1 minute discussing Russia's effects on gas prices. Critics were quick to point out that she received negative feedback for spewing White House propaganda over rising inflation rates. Once again, the dementia administration, being as thorough as they are, has no idea of what they do. From dementia on down, it is stupid on top of stupid, piled on top of stupid, with a side of stupid. This is what they do. So you're going to go after those who are actually purveyors of truth, like the libs of TikTok, like Daily Wire, Steven Crowder, The Blaze, Breitbart, Tucker Carlson, Jason Whitlock. And I could go on and on and on. Because, as we all know by now, the dementia administration doesn't give two fucks about you or what you think. We've already seen it. When you're going after Mike Lindell, the pillow guy, when you're sending your FBI jackbooted thugs, your brown shirts, modern day, after those like him and others because they like Trump, they support Trump, that's, that you don't see as a problem. But dementia's on the case. I'm going after those libs of TikTok with TikTok influencers. Ooh, chills it sends down my spine. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more just like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.